Hi, Spots Lady. It's time for my Planet Zoo adventures to continue. Let's try adding some plants and maybe another habitat. I'm thinking peacocks. They're pretty. They're birds. Kind of like flamingos, so maybe they won't be too hard. I don't know. I think maybe I'm getting a little better with these controls. Let's see what I can do. I think our zoo is doing quite well. There are definitely some things that we need to concentrate on and finish up. I wanted to do some more decorating, put some more plants in some of these areas. They're also complaining that they're hungry, but that's awfully big. Maybe I don't want those. These might be cute. The daffodils definitely be cute. And I don't know if they can sit on that bench. I'm wondering maybe they can't. Maybe I don't need to put it in the middle. And maybe I need another trash can. I always get lost on where those trash cans are. These hearted. I don't know. I don't even have lights selected. Yeah, I thought I turned off a lot of that porch stuff. Don't even have signs selected. I'm going to need light. Goodness, there's a lot of lights. And here I am looking for a trash can. Where is it? So it's definitely in here. So it's not in transport. And where's my train? Because I know I hearted it. There's just nothing in transport. Oh, called bin. Duh. Is that my train? Yeah, that's the train. Bins. There it is. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I was going to put it over here. All right. And then I was going to go back here and I was going to find these daffodils. No, the daffodils and the ferns, maybe. Looks so tall. Look at that fern. One over here and maybe one right there. They don't have to be perfect. It is so hard to see underneath this tree, but I really like doing the trees first because then you're really able to layer in around it like I'm doing here with this. I'm gonna put some more big ones, really kind of fill in a lot of that space. Remember, I'm trying to keep this one rather natural. And then we also have these. This really fills in a lot. It won't really go in there unless I turn collision off. I can get it in some of these other spaces. Can get it right there. Then I wanted to take these daffodils and fill them in. That says large, and it really is, isn't it? The stalks are real small. We're gonna go with these. Fill in that corner. Then let's come around here and put in some stalks and then another large one. And a medium. Come around the corner. Can I fit in some stuff there? Yeah. You know, I used to have daffodils in my garden at home, the house where we lived before this one. And I really liked them. It was nice having them. But we're really not able to have them here because there are more wild animals. There are more deer here. And unfortunately, they eat them. So we're kind of stuck, not able to have them because of that. It's kind of sad. I do miss them. They're beautiful flowers in the spring, around here anyway. They're very popular, very common to see them growing. A little bit of an empty spot right here. Let's fill in. I thought I put stalks. Oh, I did right there. I see. Where's the meat? You can put him right there. All right, we've got flowers in that flower bed. Now, what about this one? Kind of like to do something a little different here. And we have this grass. This is similar to some grasses that we have. Similar, not exactly, just similar to some grasses that we have where I live. And I'm wondering, what if we also put, I don't want to do a whole lot of rocks, if you're wondering why I'm not putting a lot of rocks, but what if we also put some little statues. The fountain is way too big. I do want to put that over by the flamingos though. So let's go back here. What about signs? I want to put signs and I haven't put any yet. So let's see. We've got editable signs where we can write. Lots of Bernie's Bakes, Chief Beef, classic sign, editable. That is nice. Although I'm not sure what I would say. I definitely want to save that. Classic sign, editable. So those over there probably are editable, which is what I was wondering in the very beginning. These are nice. I think they're just flat. Yeah. You can put them on a sign or whatever you want. These decal type things. That's nice. I mean, it's specific to ice cream, but still, these are probably, yeah, these are flat. These are very nice too. LED. I'll have to find these. Oh, I like that. What about this one? Is it? Yeah, it's the same. wonderful. Do these? No, they're flat. That one stands, yeah. And there's a pole. There's gulpy, soda, slushy. I like these that just kind of stand. That's fantastic. Which is over there. Yeah. Information. Who are you? Just a memento. Looney balloons. Missy Good Donut. Yep. I definitely want that because she's right there. Where's the coffee one? Maybe we don't have the coffee one. Here's some more. Juice, pizza, water, Planet Zoo sign editable. That is nice. That one is too. I like this one better. Does that one stand? Probably, but you have to orient it that way. There's my coffee. Yep. I'm gonna put him over here. Excellent. There's all your bathroom. These are just flat. Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the flat ones, but you have to orient them. And I honestly would rather have something that kind of orients itself. That is cute. It's a light. I like these lamp posts. It's a regular kind of street light. The mushrooms are cute. Hanging. Yeah. Tiki lamp post. See, a lot of these are wall. Can you put them on a building that's already there, although it looks like it has light? No, it doesn't. See, it doesn't. Well, it does in some areas. Snap to it. Some areas. Oh, I like the spotlight and the path lights. Yes, I like this one. Ooh, okay. These are all with the New World pack, which I like, but we're not using a lot of that. All these string lights. Yeah. Feeder area light. Isn't that the same thing we already looked at? Hanging. We're looking for lamp posts. That's nice because you hang things on that. That's a nice pole. That's a nice bracket. Can you, if I were to put that pole, can I take the bracket and put it on the pole? I can, but it's low on the pole. Okay, but I do like that. Tube, LED. They look like blossoms. Oh, salamander. Lynx, badger, that's interesting. Pizza, ice cream. This lantern is nice, very light. Conservation, I hearted it, but I meant to pull it out. Conservation lamppost, that is nice. I like him. He's short. It says those are wall lamp. And this is what's on. Some of that's what's over there. And some of these are over there. Classic lampposts. That's nice. Classic lampposts. That's nice. Classic lampposts. That's nice. Australian, Arctic, string lights again, African, and that's about it. Okay, so I've got some lampposts now that I should be able to use around the zoo. Yeah, so a lot of my buildings already came with light. That should be fine. They should light up, but we don't know really, how much of that's going to happen. So yeah, we need to cut the grass at least. In these areas, it looks a little wild. So I'd like to just kind of go out to where the public would see. And right around here, around that building. They're not really going to be going back here. I'll do it just to clean it up a bit by these buildings. The ones that they would see, these areas. That will clean that up a bit. Okay. Right, so I've got some more places to put some plants. Let's keep going with our plant gardening. Rocks, plants. What is different from what is? I don't know. Plant gardening and plants the same thing. That's what I'm questioning. Like, I don't understand. Gardening and plant. That's just so tall. But I don't want people running through there, You don't need to be running through there at all. So what if we put some goldenrod so everybody can sneeze, and then put something smaller in the front? So there is some mold. Here we go. European patches. Yeah, because I've already got plants down there, you see, it's not wanting to lay in there perfectly. Like if I undo that, take those plants out, then you can lay it and then put the plants on top of it. You know what I mean? I do like the mulch patches. Don't get me wrong. Why haven't I been putting them down? Because they're a pain. You see, they're just kind of a pain, but I do like them. But you really have to fit them in, So for right now, I'm not going to worry about mulch. I'm liking my plant. I'm just enjoying my plant. What if I just put some, kind of like the buddleia right here? I mean, should I be putting down mulch? Maybe. Really, maybe. Where's all that? Yeah, the bramble bushes. That is awfully big, but I like it. I were to do 2 of these like this, then I could easily come back with 1 bush of some other type, maybe. Not really easily, can I? Because it wants to attach to that. I could put some buddleia maybe in the empty. Okay, so what do I do here? What about these cypress trees? What if, this is interesting, what if we had this on both sides of this pathway? You know? Something like that on both sides of that pathway. Definitely interesting to do something like that. And I like this. Oop, I just wanted to rotate you. I mean, it extends over a little bit, which I kind of don't like. I want this by the peacocks, which I'm going to do momentarily. I want some smaller trees in here. Maybe I need to go with the cypress again. You know what? I kind of want a different plant though. Maybe I need some rock. I do like the arrowwood. I remember using this another time when I played. I'm not sure where it's from. It's temperate, so it's fine to use. I do like that. Oh yeah, I wanted some moss, didn't I? Sure did. And I like the candelabra tree personally, but I don't think it really fits. Yeah, this moss is just so small. This is nice. I want to save these. That's interesting. It's a planter. It's laying down on its side, but I do like that. These are coastal. Foxgloves are nice. All right, let me go back and see what I've got highlighted now, because I put in some more things. I put in this, and I wanted to take a look at it. What if we just made this a nice big flower bed? You know, we could probably do this length, although I'm not sure. In here, like if I did it there and did it there and then took a piece like this and fit it in, you could do 2. You're gonna see the overlap, but you'd almost have to fill in that spot. Yeah, I mean, 1 does it, but barely, you know. And then you would have to run it all the way down. And then the question is, what do you even do in the middle? Put a cherry blossom tree? I mean, it would look nice. Suppose you could. It's hard to tell when it's exactly in the center. Could you? He's smaller. I like him better, I think. Kind of like the idea that it's just growing and you've tried to line them up, but they're plants, so they just kind of grow at their own pace and in their own way. But the gardeners have been careful to try to get things, you know, in a line and growing and whatever. But in the end, it's still just a flower bed, you know? Still just a flower bed. I mean, I think it looks okay. Then what if we came back through with some sculptures or some signs? This, remember, is really big and I want to put it closer to the flamingos. We could definitely come in with some lampposts. I think I kind of like this one. Although I do like this one, and there's the single, kind of like this one. Give us some lampposts. And then, what if we had some statues? Mist, dirt blowing, falling blossom, dandelion seed. Falling blossoms are nice. Could I have some falling blossoms under this tree? What would that even look like? I mean, I would think the tree would do it all the way around. What else do we have? Falling leaves, mist, smoke, snow, and confetti. Don't want that. We looked at centerpieces, but we do have other animals. I didn't heart this small guy, did I? What are you? What does it say? It doesn't. I like him. Should I put him all the way to the front or in the center? I'm thinking in the center. A dodo. He's a dodo bird. Ice limestone. Oh, he's a limestone dodo bird. Interesting. Should I just use him twice? Could just use him twice. So why a dodo bird? Because I wish we had pelicans. That's why. That is absolutely why. Now, I would like to hide this a little from the get, and I would like to put a path under that. I don't know if you can. Like if I did, I can go under that with my path, which is interesting. I could make it tie in back here. No, I can't. Oh, it would just dead end, I guess, over there. Interesting. Could I move the door? I could. Wonder if you can have a second door. And then I could move this tree. get a little more shade for this area. I kind of like that. So how can you do a fence? We've got lots of them, but they don't really hide anything. That one's nice. It's just wood slat, but that looks good with the brick because it's almost the same color. Why doesn't that one stand up? I do like that cast iron one. Oh, I like this. I like the classic copper. That's nice. That's just concrete. It does seem kind of odd. Cast iron. But that one lays down. I don't understand. Why would you want it to lay down? How do you get to the advanced? This one. Which one do I need to move? This one? Yeah. Thank you. Stand up. Now you're laying down again. Why didn't it stand up? I forgot to click that check mark. Okay. I mean, the mesh is good too. It looks cheap though, but it's big. Green. That's just the inside. I like this. And then the New World fence post, do they go with that? No, not really. That one doesn't either. This one helps to hide it, but it's not very tall. It's just not very tall at all. This one, you can see through it, but at least it's tall. Yeah, it's hard to get that exactly placed in there. I mean, do I really like that? That's a little tall. And I don't have the curvy pieces, but I don't really need them. I mean, is this one the same height? It is. Just has a little bit of a different decoration in there, and it actually fits in here pretty good. What if I did something like that right there? It's a little bit odd since it runs into the building, and I don't have another size that I could use right there. Could put this on both sides, so that's an option. And then I could definitely fill in with flowers here if I want to keep that fence for. Yeah, I haven't used any aloe. I don't think I want to. I'm using a lot of the azaleas in these little thin spots. Seems like I had something else. Got this. It really fills in the goldenrod. You can tell it doesn't. This. I mean, sometimes grass is just not, that's just too, it's just not curved the same. Could just do the bramble bushes. Definitely probably just going to do some of this more plain stuff over this way, but I don't want something quite so big. All of these are huge. That is helpful because it can really take up some space like that, like over here where I don't want there to be that much. You could put something like this and really take up a lot of room. I guess from 8 to 4, that's a little like, I do like the azaleas though. I do. And if you do that, then you can't really tell how much of the path it's covering, Why would you need guest path right here anyway? You don't. There. Why can't you walk straight through? I don't know. It doesn't want you to walk straight through. I don't understand. No, if you want to get to that building, you've got to go around. Oh, the pathing in this place. And to delete it, it's nuts. I mean, oh well, nobody knows. I don't know. That much is certain. We can have some azaleas there. How about that? Yeah, we can have some azaleas there. What did I want here? No. What did a building? No, I don't want to. I want to get them away from this area. I don't want a building there. And I wanted to put, let's go here. I don't want a fence. I wanted to put something here. Could do something like that, but maybe a sign. But what would I say? Don't know what to say. Maybe a lamppost. Could I put an azalea and then put my lamppost? Yeah, it's gonna go to the top of it. Dang it. Well, I could go right there. Maybe I'll just wait on the lamppost because I really don't know how many I'm going to want. Just looking at the size of that. Some of these are really big. If I did something like this, he doesn't have a lamppost, a post in the center, and I would have to. No, I wouldn't. Who am I kidding? So what am I fencing off, though? Don't know. I'm just experimenting. What would it look like? That one's a little off. Just out of curiosity. That is so cute. It's a little water hose. I love it. I do. Wonderful. Oh, it only goes there. Like, why can't you put it? I don't like that. Oh, yeah. Why don't they have a water hose on this building? Oh, it wouldn't let me. Oh, now I can? Yeah. Oh, that is adorable. Oh my goodness. It'll fit over here, but not there. Whoa, this is so cute. Cupcake? Whoa. Can they really walk through there? I guess not. It's classified as a prop, so it's probably just that. What? And here's the curved cast iron fence? Wait a minute. Why wasn't this in fences? Come on, people. I didn't see that. These are really cute. That's interesting. That's cute. Yeah. Forest log post. It's so big. Oh my goodness. Look out, that cart and everything I really liked. This is nice. What is that? Oh, a picnic canopy. Well, look at it. There are so many good props in here. I like it. That's cute too. I think keeping this one will remind me, would I want something like that in my fenced in area? Maybe. I don't really know what I want in my fenced in area right now. I like the wheelbarrows. And that's it. We're at the end. The maple ribbons are nice. There's the maple. That is nice. I do like that. That is something we can put in our zoo later. The maple. Just looking at the size of it. Not thinking about putting it there. Just looking at the size of it. But I do like the maple. It's already done. Oh, the tent. That too. If we had an area, I'm going to go ahead and save them. If we had an area later, you know, where we knew we wanted like a park area, a place where our people could take a break from exploring the zoo. Big are these buildings. Cute. All of that's just kind of wooden. Indian village, yeah. I do like this one. I don't know if it'll fit in our little fenced in area. No, it's way too big. You know what I think I want, honestly? And I know it's kind of strange, but I kind of want that punk. Where was it? Here. I kind of want him. I just kind of want him there. Can I find a bucket? Yeah, rustic one. It's awfully big. The wooden one is nice, but plastic that one's a good size. But I don't know. Maybe we don't need a bucket at all. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. It's just a little different. Something old that was there. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. I need to do something here. I don't mind seeing the train when it comes by. That would be nice. But I do want some azaleas lining maybe over here. They are really crowded by our information building. Maybe I want to move him. I was thinking maybe he should be here, kind of lined up behind our toilet area, or maybe he could just face this way behind our toilet area. Then if we took our path through here, why is it grass? Oh my word. Nobody's ever selected grass. And is this one I want? Yeah. Come on, man. What if I did that? I'd like it to be closer. Let me... I can come there, but it goes out. Dang it. That's just weird. Why does it do that? Because of the length I had it? I mean, that's pretty straight. Yeah. Now I've got it nice and straight. Oh, we'll just go that way. Okay. Can you put a shell of a building in here? Like, I would like to put the shell of a building or just a roof. Excuse you. No. Then you have to put a shop in there. That's not what I want. I don't want a shop. I want a wall. No. I know my path is messed up, but it's about the same height. Could you walk through that? Probably. So we've got quite a few. Just calling it a tunnel. Mason work. Plaster. That's kind of what I was thinking. Painted brick. Why don't you have red brick? Brick wall. There we go. I'm gonna save that. And there's that wall. Okay, good. I've got those saved. All right, now what I want here is all right, I'm not seeing it. I don't know. Is it in construction? Is it, where's my bench? No. Facilities? Yeah. He would definitely fit there. I was kind of thinking about just putting this over there. Kind of an out of the way place. People could sit. I can always move that later if I need to. And then where's my bin? Put another bin over here. Maybe in this little throughway street. Well, maybe not. Maybe over here by the building. It's kind of out of the way. And then I'll do some landscaping around there. And that will get them not congesting over there. Now, I want to put a habitat right here. And I want it to be the peafowl. But I need to figure out my pathing coming through here. So, let me go back to my path. And I want to go to 8. Let's make it long. it will angle, it showed me, I guess will be good enough. And I can put something in over here. I was thinking about coming off of that at an angle, but not sure what I want to do over there just yet. And then here, I wanted to come out straight. Now, this I want to be a peafowl area. That's going to go off that direction. And how many peafowl am I going to get? Find our peafowl. Let's see. They don't need any water. That's good. I didn't think they did. Now, how many? 4 to 20 with 4 males and 16 females. All right, so let's plan on 20. Let's see what happens. So we're looking at 540 meter. Now, how do I know how big this habitat is? 18,000. So I can go easily half that size and still be good, which is kind of what I thought. I really built it too big. But where's my barrier? Obstructed. Yeah. Okay. That's going to be my peafowl enclosure. How big is it? I don't want to edit the barrier. I want to know how big the enclosure is. It won't let me there. Okay. What type of habitat? I did the regular habitat gate. It's going to come right here. Put it. And I want to change my path. And then will it tell me how big? It will. But plenty big enough for 20 peafowl. I like them to have lots and lots of space. All right. Now I don't have my viewing area. I'm going to do that over here. And maybe some little areas around. But I need to buy some animals. So, yeah, that, I don't know why they're not taking care of the interest. I don't need to buy more of those. Reset all filtered Indian peafowl. Oh, we've got some good ones. Well, maybe. Longevity, immunity. Oh, he's not doing very well. Care. Let's adopt 4. I feel bad for some of these guys. There's 8 and we wanted 20. So I'm going to get 2 more. Now, I don't know how many boys and girls I have. I need to stop, don't I? I can only have 4 males. So, zoo, animals. Is he a baby? Oh my goodness, that is exciting. All right, it looks like I already have 4 males. I do. Okay, let me send them to quarantine. Let's start my thing going. Let's put them in quarantine. Seems like there would be an easier way to do this. You and you. I can pick them both at the same time. I keep forgetting that. And send you all to quarantine. All right, now don't buy any males. And how many females do I have? Species search. Yeah, I have 4 females. I can buy lots more females. You and you. 6. You and you. That's 8, right? Female. Okay. So I can buy 8 more females and I'll get those at some point. Now, I'm going to want some viewing right through here. And I'm thinking about raising it up again like I did this one. And I'm going to do another viewing for the flamingos back here. And I'm going to have our train come through back here as well at some point. That's for the future. And I've got to remember to make my habitat a little smaller, but we've got to get this set up for some peafowls. All right, I've got someone in here. I've got 3. Let me get my males done and I'll move them and then we'll save it. There they go. All right, so let's move them. No, not market. I want to get a zoo. I want to find my peafowl. I want to get my males and I want to move them to their enclosure. Why aren't you fixing it? I've got 2 mechanics. I don't know. I think I need to put these things in a building, which is why I moved that door, and I'm going to rearrange that back there. Oh, we're coming with our peafowls. There he is. They just put them right on top of one another. Cannot reach habitat. Oh, no wonder. All right, let's pause. Possibly due to the work zone setup. Interesting. Let's look at our work zone setup. Everybody's set to the entrance zone. Here's my entrance zone. That's the people. Edit work zone. Oh, you have to actually click the items. Gotcha. Okay, now you'll be able to fix them, correct? That should be taken care of, and now you can go fix them. All right, let's pause again. I want to see if he likes his enclosure. He doesn't like that he doesn't have enrichment. He doesn't like the long grass. We've got too much long grass. He wants more short grass. He wants shelter. Okay, he wants more short grass and he wants shelter. I can take care of his short grass right now. All right, did you like that? No. Now it's too much. Now you want more long grass. Oh my word. There we go. Okay, now he likes it. Oh, an American flamingo is about to have offspring. And you want shelter? I want to at least give you shelter. How do I... No. I thought you could filter by animal habitat species. There, you can. That is so cute. Look at it. Oh my goodness. I don't know how many can go in there. That's a good question. Let's just put a couple of these. We'll do one over there. And maybe... I wish you could do them on angles. I don't understand. See, that doesn't do anything. I don't know. Maybe one over there. All right, now are you happier with your shelter? Yeah, okay. But you need your water and your food. Slow feeder, what is that? And I'm not exactly sure where I want to put these, but I'm thinking kind of over here. I'm just gonna stick some. I really wanted you to be over there. Water, where's your food? Here we go. Okay. I don't know if you like leaves or, I don't know. I'm gonna go with, oh, interesting. Let me do it there. Yeah, okay, that's nice. I don't know if you want a cooler or a heater. I like this. I like giving them that. And I like giving them the sprinkler. Put that over closer to the water area. And then what is this? There. Okay, they've got their enrichment. Now I just need to decorate in here, and I need to put a viewing platform for people because I don't think they can see over that at all. But we've made good progress. We definitely have made good progress. We've got people enjoying our zoo. I need to decorate all of this, but they are enjoying the flamingos. Look at them playing in the sprinkler. We've got baby flamingos out there. People gathered over here looking at them. I wish they would just go on up. Like, why are you standing over here? There's one flamingo there. There's a bunch over there. Go look at them over there. Yeah, that's strange. I don't know why the people do that, but they do. Then if I add another viewing area over there where their shelter is, maybe people will be able to see them over that way. No one's really looking at this, and I don't really see the flamingos using it that much. I might need to move it to a different area. We definitely have our people looking at our various reptiles. There are iguanas over in this area. No one's really looking at the peafowl yet. I don't think they can see them. This probably needs to be turned. Why don't they have food? I don't understand why they don't feed them right away. It's a little odd to me. Let me go ahead and move before I quit. I want to move my females into quarantine. We'll go ahead and get that done. So what do we think? Another raised platform like this? It's awfully high. Maybe I don't need to go quite that high this time for the peafowl. It's a smaller area. I'll just stick with this one. Let's go shorter. No, I want to go close. Yeah, all right. I want to raise it. Which one was it, J? No. I don't remember. What raises it? Dang it. You. Okay, you. Yeah. No, I want you to go. You're there. Oh, no. I don't want you to go high again. J. And come on. Really? Well, I mean, interesting, but I want you to turn that way. J. No. You. How do we get over there? Why won't you turn back? Can't I go down? It seems so steep. Excuse me. I mean, it works, but that's so steep. You? Wow. It's just too close, I guess. It's just too close right there. So, what if I just made them come down over here? It's still too steep. Yeah, I wanted it to be connected over this way. Well, I should be able to see them really well. Like that. They can go out there and stand and definitely see them very well. What about the Habitat Education Board? I'm thinking right here. We want a donation and we want a speaker, but I don't see a speaker. It was that one, wasn't it? I was doing it right on the ground. And I don't have power, naturally. No. Utilities. Solar panel. Wind turbine. The wind turbine is interesting. Now, where's my work zone? Oh, let me get my animals. I only have 6, 7. About to get one more. How do you get, where's your work zone? Edit work zone. I want to add that to it. Okay. And then I want my animals. I only have 6. And I don't know how I can tell who they are. 7. See, it does not tell me. Oh yeah, it does. One is in surgery. Okay. Uh-oh. I didn't see the other alert. I don't know. Alright. We're moving some animals, I do believe. Underpriced. Okay. So let's go up on our tickets to 8 and 5. Alright, we're getting some more animals being moved in. Some of our female coming out of quarantine. Okay, we've got our delivery scheduled for all of them. Let's get them in here and then I'll save our progress. And then all we need to do is detail up these 2 areas and finish detailing right around them. We've got some good detail going on in our entrance area. And then we can move away from our entrance and start doing some more, well, I don't know. I could put another habitat or 2 right over this way. They're so cute. Oh. You know, in this game, the Indian peafowl are not that popular with the guests that come to your zoo. But I like them, and when I've gone places, I want to see them. Like, that's one of the top ones on my list. I want to go see them. But the people that come to the zoo don't seem to be too excited about Indian peafowl. They rank rather low. Alright, they're all in. Let's see if we can rename the habitat. Yeah. Alright, we are ready to save our zoo for today. We'll come back in and do some more detailing another time. We've got our lovely bird peafowl enjoying their enclosure, even though we don't have any bushes or flowers or trees or anything like that in here for them yet, but they really don't care about that. But I do. I will definitely be giving them some more plants and vegetation soon. Thanks for checking out my video. I'll see you next time.